Hello guys, my name's Let's Begin and welcome back to Trails into Reverie. In the last video, we pretty much explored all over our Market Village. Like we got the new fish. We went to the general store, then the Ash Tree Inn, and after that we went to the village chief's home. Then after that we saw Speaker McDowell at the sanatorium. After that we came back here, saw a scene, and then that was pretty much it. Well, now we have to go through Rean and C's routes in order to proceed. And the one thing we can't do right now is head to the ancient battlefield. So yeah, after we complete our portion of Rean and C's routes, Rean and C's routes, we'll be able to come back here and proceed to head to the ancient battlefield like we're supposed to. Anyway, yeah, let's start Rean's route. I pretty much played through it already because I wanted to see how long it'd take. But yeah. It was crazy.
We're finally here.
Damn.
Yeah.
10 already?
Sure is. Heimdallr's pretty far from Ymir.
Our next target shall be the muck and mire that gathers in the Vermilion City.
The Vermilion City C mentioned can only be Heimdallr, but the capital is gigantic. We're going to need some way to narrow our search radius.
If you ask me, the racecourse in the Garnier district seems suspicious.
Only because you want to go there and gamble.
Do they now?
I know. I'll save having fun till our work's done.
I'd be happy to take you anywhere you like once we've ensured Prince Oliver is safe. As long as it's not the kind of shady businesses I know you want to go to.
I got you. Can't very well go to him in uniform.
Yeah, you can't gamble when you're a student. Oh, Ash, always gotta get up to mischief.
That's not the problem here, Ash.
Right.
We can go for dessert though, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Of course. It'll be on me even.
Ooh, that's the best kind of dessert. That's the free kind. Oh man, that just made it better. Free dessert. Nothing can get much better than that.
Just focus on the investigation first. Let's start with Lady Arie, since she's agreed to speak with us.
To the training hall in the Leica district we go then.
Yep. But why muck and mire? I just don't get this game sometimes. Using words I'm unfamiliar with. The morning after learning from Major Claire of Crossbow occupation, we set about discussing how we should act. We also established contact with all the members of Class 7 that we could to inform them of the situation. First, there was the matter of Crossfell itself. We knew from the Major's intel that it was under the control of the former Governor General and his Ebon Defense Force. Anxiety over the region's welfare gnawed at us, but as it had been isolated from the outside world, we had no way to learn more. Indeed, there was a little we could do on that front for the time being. Then there was the matter of the search for Prince Oliver and his wife. Their whereabouts remained unknown. I mean, yeah, that much is obvious. If their whereabouts were known, we wouldn't be looking for them. Furthermore, the Round of 7 system we had used to stay in touch over long distances relied on an artifact stored in the Courageous 2. And with the airship stolen, that method of communication was lost to us. Our only clue then was the message sent to the intelligence division by C. Vague as it was, the information was undoubtedly our best lead in unraveling the mystery of the prince's discoverance of the prince's disappearance. With hope on the horizon, we set about dividing ourselves into several groups. Major Claire and Yuna agreed to head east to get a handle on the situation in Crossbell. Meanwhile, Lord Mateus and Kurt would head east. Meanwhile, Lord Mateus and Kurt would head west and rendezvous with the students of the Vander School. Muse volunteered to return to the branch campus to meet up with the principal and her fellow students, as well as seek help from other sources. The others would all find ways to play to their strengths in aiding our cause. Meanwhile, I was to bring Altina and Ash with me to Heimdallr to follow the trail left to us by C's message.
That is basically our situation as it stands. His Excellency also asked us to tell you that he hopes you'll be able to look after the hall in his extended absence.
Thank you for updating me on everything going on.
Aurier Vander.
It's the least we could do. Your husband did a lot for us.
More like put us through the goddamn ringer.
Tell me about it.
All while shrugging off our attacks like we were nothing more than a bunch of buzzing mosquitoes.
Quite the analysis.
He sent Kurt flying off a cliff, too. I found him quite terrifying.
Yeah, it was quite the sight.
I do hope he didn't leave you with any lasting trauma.
Oh no, we're fine.
Still, his is a measured hand.
Probably.
If he came at you that fiercely, he trusted you could handle it. I hope you can understand that he only did what he did because he saw potential in all of you.
We do, don't worry. Yeah, I could tell he wasn't acting with any ill will. When I played through this last time, I accidentally said will ill. Kinda just slipped out of my mouth that way. If anything, I'm the one with the reputation for being a stern disciplinarian around here. Based on how often I see my students quake at the knees, I'd wager they fear me more than my husband. We caught wind of that when we were here. We caught wind of that when we were here for one of our field exercises. Kurt's got some monster parents. Surprised the guy ain't half Martian or something. In the time I spent with him, it was clear there was much more to him than his stern presence on the battlefield. He was kind enough to share some wisdom with me too. Was he now? He's a man of few words, so that's very unusual. I can't picture that happening at all. Same here. Please don't speak rudely of the man in front of his wife, you two. Don't worry, I appreciate their honesty. Still, I'm glad to see that you all seem even more united as a class than you did when you were last here. Do continue to look after my Kurt, won't you? Of course. We would even if we weren't asked to. And if he wants help getting into the good kind of trouble, I'm his guy. Good kind of trouble? That doesn't exist. The only trouble that exists is the bad kind. You definitely want to get out of that as much as possible. Though some trouble is inevitable. Getting back to why we're here. Has anything out of the ordinary happened in the capital recently? The students who were here have split up across Erebonia to search for information on Prince Oliver's whereabouts. As such, I'm not as well informed on the situation here in Heimdallr as I would be. But there is one thing I feel is worth mentioning. What is that? It feels as though there are more people coming and going as there should be. Especially given how there are no festivals or celebrations here around this time of year. It's making the capital feel more restless than usual, differently from how it did during the summer festival. I think that was back in Cold Steel 3. It's as stagnant there. It's as though there's something stagnant in the air. I'll be glad to not have to deal with any more coward spies like at the festival, that's for sure. But stagnant air is all you're gonna get in the city to begin with. You feel anything out of whack, Schwarzer? Not especially, if I'm honest. I'm guessing it's a relatively slight difference. Relatively slight difference, ma'am. Yes, it may even just be my imagination. You've lived in Heimdallr for a long time. If something feels amiss to you, it likely is. We'll keep that in mind as we investigate. I'm sorry I can't provide you with any more concrete information. There is one thing I can do, however. I'd like to introduce you to someone dependable to aid your investigation. Oh? Well, I say introduce, but you in particular know her very well. She should be here any moment now. Ah, there we are.
May I come in?
Oh.
I think I know who that is.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
I suspected as much.
By all means.
Hi, Elise. Long time.
Elise.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all again. The same to you.
So she's our little helper, huh?
Indeed. Sister to Rean, friend to Princess Alphen, and head of St. Astraya's student council. The noble Elise Schwarzer herself.
The princess and Muse have already apprised me of the situation, so I spoke with Lady Aurier and volunteered to aid you upon your arrival. I apologize if my behavior strikes you as meddlesome. But I am certain that I will be able to aid you in your investigation. You do know more about the capital than any of us.
You're not coming, and that's final.
But
Out comes the big brother.
Shut up, Ash.
There's still far too much we don't know about the situation here. Given that our enemies pilfered the name of the Imperial Liberation Front, we could very well be dealing with terrorists. Involving a civilian in this would be downright irresponsible.
so I'm just a civilian, am I?
Yep, pretty much, yeah.
Just a no-good student without a mote of power to her name?
I wouldn't say no good.
That's not what I'm trying to...
Oh, I think it is.
Got him there.
But even leaving that aside, your blunt dismissal misses an important point.
And what point is that?
That the situation at hand doesn't relate to me, when I am Princess Alphen's dearest friend.
You do have a point.
But that is that, and this is... this.
As we speak, she is racked with worry over her brother's well-being. Yet, as the matter is confidential, she has to feign a smile and act as though everything is normal. She cannot cast her responsibilities aside and aid in the search herself either. And because she cannot, I will do so in her place. If I just sit by idly while she suffers in silence and do nothing to alleviate her burden, I won't be fit to call myself her friend ever again.
Elise.
Looks like you lose this one, Schwarzer.
You realize both of them are Schwarzer in this context.
Do you guys love ganging up on him or something? Like, sheesh.
If I may, I think you would do well to put your trust in her here. Her skill with a rapier is formidable.
Well, yeah.
That may be so, but...
I have toiled long and hard to master the art of fencing passed down through our family. Of late, I have even grown under Lady Aurier's tutelage. And far from letting my pen rest while my sword hand improves, I have overcome many a challenge as student council president. I am no longer a cowering child in need of your protection, dear brother.
All right. Ash called this one right. You win.
Then,
We'll be glad to have your assistance. But if things get dangerous, I want you to do as I say. Deal?
deal!
Yeah, that does sound pretty reasonable.
I wish you all well in your investigation, Please, do be careful. Should I catch wind of anything you hear, I'll let you know immediately.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Then let us set off. I will do my best not to overextend myself and leave you all to carry the burden. But please, if you are truly in need, I hope you won't hesitate to tell me. For even I possess a strength that you can lean on.
Thanks. It's good to know you've got my back.
And the feeling is mutual.
Alright, let's head out. Yeah, it's weird how there's a downstairs and upstairs training hall. Like, dude, is it because there's so many people or something? I thought the doors closed automatically. Interesting. Let's see what to do next. We have to meet up with the rest of our friends who've come to the capital, but there's still plenty of time before a scheduled gathering. No point in rushing then. Shall we patrol the districts and gather some intelligence? That way we can meet with the others along the way. Given your familiarity with the area, that certainly sounds like the most efficient plan. That reminds me, apparently the violin nerd who we're supposed to meet up with is from here. Right, Elliot hasn't been on tour, so he's been working in the city. Makis is from the capital too. Makis, Elisa, Toa, and Sharon. I hope they're doing alright. I'm sure they are. For now, let's focus on what we can do. You're right, Rean. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, let's head to the cafe first. Let's get this recipe for 1,000 Mira. Wait, how much Mira do we have? Oh, okay, yeah, we got plenty. 12,960. Yeah, we got plenty. This will only bring us down to 11,000. Fruitful pancakes. Okay, good. That makes it 2 recipes for Rean's route. Snow crab. Moonless morn. So yeah, we've unlocked like 36 treasure chests already. Where is it? Elise, where are you? Oh, Speaker McDowell, Sanatorium, cool. Elise. Elise Schwarzer. And there's only one character profile. There's only one character note for Elise. But hey, that's fine. These two you pretty much talk to during the festival. But we're just gonna skip it because we don't have time. We don't have time to talk to random strangers. Go to the private home. Ah, these two, nice. If it isn't Rean in class 7, and this would be your younger sister, right? Hi everyone. I never thought you all would be dropping in like this. I actually didn't know they were here last time. Sorry to barge in. It's good to see you again, Emily. You too, Teresa. Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz. Got that from a video. I got that from a YouTube video. Hello, my name is Elise Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you both. If I remember correctly, you both serve in the Imperial Air Force, yes? Are you here because of the incident in Crossbell? Good guess, but not quite. We're being transferred to the Joint Staff Office on recommendation from Supreme Commander Van Dyke. You are? That's great news, timing-wise. Though something tells me there's more to the story than that. Well, leave it to Rean to be as sharp as a tack. Something smells fishy, and it ain't the lake aqueduct. Something smells fishy, and it ain't the lake aqueduct. Yeah, because I said the word wrong. I said aqueduct, not aqueduct. Accidentally gave it with an O. Accidentally gave it an O instead of a U. We'd love to tell you what we know, honest, but it's still being treated as with top secrecy even within the military. We promise we'll compare notes with you when the time comes, though. Good enough for me. I'll look forward to it. With that out of the way, yeah, I'm pretty worried about what's happening in Crossbell. I know Elisa is probably okay, but the fact we haven't heard from her doesn't make it easier. I'm with you. We're in the dark thanks to the intelligence division being scaled back. It's so frustrating. All we can do is believe that she's somewhere safe right now and is okay. That's how I felt. I know the friends we have here will never lose hope, no matter how grim the odds are. I can't imagine the old Class 7 being faced now of all times. You're right, there's no point in wringing our hands right now. Well, let's just do what we can from over here for now. That's right. There may be tough times ahead, so look after yourselves and don't push too hard. We got character notes. We got 2 new character profiles. Oh, there it is. Yep. Second Lieutenant Emily, Second Lieutenant Teresa, the 3rd Air Force. Okay. Let's go to the Reverie company. It's like right next door. We are gonna buy... No. Shop, not talk. Gonna get the Misha music box. We're not buying it for anyone. Alright. And luckily we don't need to go to the art cafe. So we already got the pancakes. Lake Lord Company. I just ran right past it. Alright, let's get the Lake Lord OFR. Jeez, I took a lot of my money. The good stuff has always got to be expensive. Like, jeez. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Wait, what did it say? Oh, cons meaning consumables. There we go. Alright, let's get a move on. Now that we're done, we're gonna have to... head to the Imperial Museum.
Should we check the Imperial Museum while we're here?
Wouldn't hurt to poke our noses inside. My old upperclassmen might even be on shift.
Right. And there's actually gonna be a mini boss fight down in the down below. Here we are at the Imperial Museum. There don't seem to be many visitors today.
If it isn't Rean.
Oh no.
Haven't seen you around here since the branch campus's field exercises.
Yeah. Dorothy, hi. Emma's friend.
Hey, Dorothy. Good to see you. How's work been treating you?
Pretty good, all things considered. Actually, my publisher's been pushing me to become a full-time author after how well my latest novel sold. But I like my work as a curator too, so I don't think I'm ready to quit just yet.
That's great. Always nice to have options.
It is. And there's the other reason I don't want to go into writing full time. I'd probably become a total shut-in. I'd miss out on all this. I find the best way to seek inspiration is to observe daily life, people watching, so to speak. So, as I was on my way home from work the other day, I spotted a budding flower at the nearby cafe that caught my eye. My mind went wild, imagining the experiences that could end the precarious final days of his youth. I can't keep doing this. My nose is going to bleed all over my blouse again at this rate. It's no wonder why Her Highness sees you as a kindred spirit. Oh, and it's good to see you again, Ash. I've been wanting to give you an update about the joint publication between our old between our old literature club and yours. All that's left to gather is a collection of poems by none other than yourself. Tatiana and I haven't given up hope that you'll submit them yet. Lay off, will ya? I told you I'll do it if I feel like it. It's only a matter of time before he gives in, no doubt. So what brings you all to the capital today? Does it have something to do with that Ebon Defense Force group that occupied Crossbell? It doesn't seem like she's heard anything about Prince Oliver and Lady Shara. Yeah, something like that. By the way, is it just me or are there fewer visitors here than normal? You noticed? Actually, the museum put a restriction on the number of visitors allowed at once recently. Something came up that has us concerned. Concerned? What do you mean? You remember the museum is connected to a tunnel that leads to Heimdallr's catacombs, right? We've been hearing what sounds like voices coming from that direction lately. It's kind of scary, I would imagine. Do you think it could be monsters? Maybe, but if anything, it sounds more like a ghost. Something completely unnatural. I dusted off my old Orbital staff to take a look down there before, but I didn't come across any signs of monsters. A ghost, huh? You expect us to believe that bullshit? Might I remind you that we experienced monsters in a magic night down there already? Not to mention, there was the spot the Dark Dragon's nest appeared before the Great Twilight. Something abnormal happening again isn't out of the question. Come to think of it, Instructor Sarah told us she dropped by here a couple of weeks ago. I wasn't here at the time, but the head curator told me as much. There apparently was a break-in, so she came to investigate. I don't think it has anything to do with the noises we've been hearing, though. Perhaps, but it wouldn't hurt to keep it in mind. We should begin our investigation soon. I did put a formal request in with the guild already, but I guess they're swamped with other things right now. They said it'll be a while before they can get around to it. That's a shame, but I'm not surprised that they would be busy. Right, but we can't afford to just let the situation go unchecked. Would you mind if we looked into it, Dorothy? Not at all. We would really appreciate it. Man, this is going to be a pain in the ass, but I guess it's better than letting this place get done in by a poltergeist or something. Whether the cause is paranormal or not, I think this will be worth our time. I agree. There's a possibility that we could discover something that pertains to our current investigation. In that case, you should take this. The museum basement key. Nice. It's just over there, to the left of the main exhibit. And thank you, and do be careful. We will be. Ash 2 and Dorothy. I'll look at them later. I don't have time. Yeah, we're about to be going into a strong boss fight. Alright, but first... Okay, let's see here. Red pendulum, and then gladiator headband. We are gonna give you this. Um. I don't know. I guess the Hero's Testament for Elise. Okay, yeah, I don't have very much Kyria Balms. I only got like 3 of them. Oh yeah, there's also a chest down here.
Ready.
Are you? Yeah, let's save here. Yeah, let's save here because there's gonna be a. I suspect it's gonna be just a mini boss. There's gonna be a boss fight here, and it's only common sense in the gaming world to save before a boss fight. My word, real accurate there, real accurate information there, Four Eyes. Didn't she say she couldn't find any monsters? That just means the situation has gotten worse since Dorothy checked. And I don't think these are your average kind of monsters. I've seen this type of creature in the past. An evil fairy. I was about to say ancient fairy. An evil fairy. Undoubtedly a type of demon. Just as we expected then. I don't know if it's because of them, but I feel a chill on my skin. That just speaks to how powerful the spiritual presence is here. Somehow though, I don't think these demons are the only reason for this. Let's keep our guards up and take care of these things.
Yeah. This'll be fun.
Yeah, I've gotta. Yeah, we gotta analyze every monster we come across.
Arcus, activate.
Engaging. Arcus, activate. I'm ready.
Oh, what are you doing? Kicking him in the balls or something? Oh, you little.
Numbers up.
Thank you. I'll fight.
Thanks.
Engaging.
I'm up.
Sure.
I'll fight. My turn. Arcus, act.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Thanks for waking him up.
Sure.
Jeez.
Do it.
Numbers up.
Haha, we win. Hey, everyone didn't die this time. Last time when I fought these guys, they wiped out everyone but Elise. 1 U material and 2 hardy powders. Sweet. Combat situation resolved. It looks like there's still more. It could be that they'll just keep coming endlessly. And that spiritual presence is as strong as ever. Whatever, they're all small fry to me. And, but I suppose your little sister ain't too bad, Schwarzer. Beautiful fencing, powerful arts, and precise support. There's no way you learned all of that at Saint Estrella. Correct, I belong to no club either. In my case, the rapier skills Father taught me serve as the basis of my fighting technique. And when I was younger, Rean tutored me as well. I see, you said as much at the dojo earlier, but you grew up in the perfect environment. She even took lessons from Master Cop 5 with me before. And then on top of that, she's been trained by the Stormwatcher too. Honestly, you could describe Elisa's style as entirely unique to her. Please, you exaggerate. Damn, you ain't Schwarzer's little sis for nothing. Even though they aren't blood related. Is this the voice Dorothy mentioned? It's coming from deeper within. It's totally different from before. Is it an apparition? I swear I just saw something resembling plomographs for a second. This presence is immense. This thing's completely different than what we've fought so far. A hostile spiritual being. It's my first time seeing one like this. It's like the deep-seated grudge of a sorcerer from the Dark Ages made manifest. Either way, it's clear this thing is the source of our problems. That we just gotta whoop its ass. Easy. Not as easy as you think, Ash. You can whoop its ass, but it ain't gonna be easy. Class 7 impresses, as always. I must be careful not to hold you all back. We've got 4 on our side, the absolute bare minimum. Looks like the enemy doesn't plan on leaving. If we want to be absolutely sure we can beat it, we should probably fight it with everyone together. Alright, first, we are gonna heal. Or rest, same thing. Alright. And we got full CP too. Awesome. Alright. Let's save again. Because this is the actual boss fight. It took me forever last time. Like 2 or 3 attempts. I had to make it easier. Yes, subdue the apparition. Let's get rid of this thing. Here we go, everyone. Yeah, roger that. I think I'm gonna go with Ebon Crystal.
Listen.
Adeptus. I like that name. Oh, no
Sure.
wonder. No wonder it's 105. Afterglow Vessel.
Here I go.
And then Shadow Vessel.
Engaging. Charging.
It's my turn. Eternally flowing. 4.
Come on!
Now. Here I come.
Oh, come on.
I'll save you. Thank you so much. Strength depleted. I'm sorry.
I can't lose. Just what I needed.
Here I go.
Let's go. Eternal.
I'll fight. I can't fall here. Huh?
Let's go. Marcus.
Numbers up.
Forgive me, Rean.
Sorry, everyone. Real?
Yeah, that's about as much as yeah. I pretty much had to use weaken enemy and retry. Which you definitely couldn't use on hard and anything above normal. Any difficulty above normal, like anything above normal difficulty, you can't use the weakened enemy and retry try option. Yeah, let's use spirit unification.
I'm up. Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
Come on, let's have ourselves a dance. I ain't done with you yet.
Helio! Rain! Sweet dreams.
Now, transform! Here I come. Prepare yourselves! Ah! Scatter! Fragrant garden!
Not on my one. Let's go. Ha! It's down.
It's mine!
Eternal.
Damn it!
I'll fight!
Man. Oh wait.
Thanks. This'll be fun.
Okay, and then we're gonna use dancing petals.
Sure.
Ha! Come on,
I shall go. I'll fight. No! Let's go, Altina!
I'm up.
Ha!
Engaging. Rionic, act.
What?
I'm ready. Yes! No! I'll assist. I'll counter.
Let's go.
Ha!
That's pretty much what I did.
This'll be fun.
Engaging.
Et- All right. Nice work, team.
2 S tablets, 2 Curia Balms, and 1 Crimson Emblem. And that about does it. Yeah, that took me a lot longer last time. Good work, everyone. Phew, I'm glad things worked out. And it feels like the atmosphere around here is calming down. Then the apparition was the source of the problems down here. That seems like a safe conclusion. I imagine the rest of the monsters will leave as time goes on.
You know, I may have underestimated your skills, Elise. You've gotten so strong. Stronger than I ever could have imagined. As your big brother, I'll always be fussing over you at least a little.
Yeah, I mean, all big brothers will do that sometimes.
But now I know I can absolutely trust you to have my back.
You mean it? I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Pretty candid of you there, Schwarzer. That just goes to show how much Elise's resolve got through to him. Now then, we've cleared up the cause of that creepy voice. Let's head back up and let Dorothy know what happened here. Yeah, and then afterward, we gotta come back to get the chest. Of course, we gotta run around the whole horde, which ain't too hard. I never expected something like that to appear down there. Thank you so much, Rean. Don't mention it. We're glad we could help. I still wonder what could have caused a spiritual being like that to appear. That's a good question. I know strange monsters and devils appeared across the Empire during the last 2 wars, but why now of all times? And there's not just this incident. A magic knight appeared in Ymir recently as well. We still don't know what caused it. I'm convinced that something is happening just below Erebonia's surface again, at least. Great. Can't this country take a vacation from all the crazy supernatural crap for once? It was a lot like those otherworldly devils that appeared during the Great Twilight. Yeah, Cold Steel 4. I recall the ones we fought that last day, all attempting to absorb large amounts of power. In fact, their appearance may have had something to do with the Holy Beast of Earth. What's happening now is likely caused by something much different, but it's hard to ignore how similar the outcomes are. In any case, we don't have enough information to draw a conclusion as things stand. We should continue focusing on the investigation in front of us like we have been. Oh, would you take this? Consider it a token of gratitude. We won't be needing to compensate the guild thanks to your help after all. Hopefully it will prove useful during your investigation. Money? Okay, yeah, that'll do. That'll definitely prove useful. 5,000 too. That's a lot. Thanks, Dorothy. We appreciate it. And before you go, could I interest you in a few copies of the new book I mentioned earlier? It's the 3rd volume of the romance series I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into. Love Song of the Autumn Rain. What temptations await the pair of young men after overcoming so many trials? I'd go on, but saying any more would be spoilers. Well, we wouldn't want that to happen now, would we? And besides, I'd rather support you by purchasing it for myself at a bookstore. You make a good point. In that case, I'll be looking forward to hearing your thoughts when you buy it for yourself and give it a read. Especially you, Ash. Oh, hell no! At least he ain't afraid. I expect Ash's spiciest essay to date. RP increased by 5. Dorothy, 1. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and leave. Oh, wait! Wait a minute. We said we'd go back and get the chest. Oh, wait, I didn't see no item come out.
That's a pretty nice chest.
Lone Blade. Nice. And I like how it shows information about it. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, I like how it just shows information. EP charge 2 and a tear balm. Oh, this way up. Sorry, it's just so dark. Alright, yeah. Well, that about does it there. Alright, let's leave. And we're gonna end it here. Alright. That about does it for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe and press the bell icon to be notified for future videos, and I'll be seeing you all in the next video.